Mariah's Beauty Corner. It is time again for my weekly makeup basket. Alright, this week I have 3 categories. I have makeup, skincare, and other. So let's just hop right on into the makeup because that's what I have the majority of. Alright, the first item I'm going to show you is actually what I'm wearing on my lips. It is the Wet n Wild Velvet Matte Lip Color in the shade Looking for Truffle. I picked up 2 of these from Walgreens for $6. They were on sale, 2 for $6. And this is what it looks like. Really, really pretty. Super matte, extremely comfortable on the lips, none drying, and as you can see, really pigmented as well. Alright, I have 2 more lip products. Now these 2 products, if you saw last week's weekly makeup basket, I hauled what I got for Mother's Day. And this first lippy came in a pack of 5 and it's by the brand Style Essentials. It's a really pretty matte lip crayon. It's in the shade Flush. Really gorgeous red color. And that's what it looks like. And I've really been into red and deep, well, I've always been into deep burgundy maroon lips, but essentially, especially since I'm rocking this maroonish burgundy hair, I've really been loving the deep reds and maroon colors on my lips. And the second one is by Moya. It says Max Makeup, and this came in a set of 3. The velvet lip colors. I don't know. I will have last week's weekly makeup basket available on the end screen of this video. So if you're interested in the exact names and prices of these products, you'll be able to find out. But this is an orange. And I remember I told you loves in a previous video that I usually stray away from oranges on the lips because no matter the brand or the formula, whether it's shiny or matte, lipstick, lip gloss, it always comes out patchy on my lips and it adheres to whatever minute dry patches I might have on my lips. It accentuates the lines in my lips and it just looks overall extremely bad. But when it comes to this liquid lipstick, this glides on so smooth and it's so pretty on my lips. So I just had to throw this in this week's weekly makeup basket because I have finally found an orange lip product that looks good on me and I'm eager to put together a makeup tutorial using it. Alright, that's it for lip products. Now I'm going to show you eyeshadows, but I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I heard a noise. I had to go see what it was. It wasn't anything though. Alright, the first eyeshadow I want to show you is by Ruby Kisses. It is a single shadow and it was $1.29 from the beauty supply store. I have several of these and I really, really like the formula of them. They're very pigmented as well and they're very smooth on the eyelid. I was going to say on the skin, but the eyelid. This is really gorgeous yellowy gold. And I don't think I have anything like this. And the cool thing about these shadows is that Ruby Kisses also makes these interchangeable quad palettes. So you buy the little individual shadow and then you just pop them in. And they come with a big mirror as well. So it's really cool to make a customizable palette. But that's what this looks like. Really pretty. And I might incorporate this into the same tutorial I use this in because I feel like those colors complement each other. Alright, the next eyeshadow I want to show you is by Nicka K. It is the Metallic Radiant Eye Palette, and this is in Jupiter. Really pretty colors. Now I hauled 3, I think last week. I hauled 3 of these palettes, but this one is my favorite because it has the greens, the gold, and this really cute silvery color right here. So I really like this. And this was $3.99 from the beauty supply store. These are new at the beauty supply store as well. And what I'm starting to notice with the beauty supply stores that I frequent, they have testers out for some of the palettes. Like the display for these palettes, each palette had its own tester. Way to go, beauty supply store. Because that's just, that's my only complaint when it comes to purchasing drugstore makeup items, is that I can't swatch them. So now that I can, I'm really excited about that. But you can just look at these and tell how gorgeous they are. Really velvety too. I'm gonna swatch this deep green right here because that one is my favorite. And that's what it looks like on my finger. Look at how deep that color is. And very, very smooth as well. Not patchy or anything. Love that. Alright, the last eyeshadow I want to show you is from the 99-cent store, and it is by the brand NYC. This is a sparkle eye dust. In my vlog I posted earlier this week. What's today? I posted a vlog, and in that vlog I did a collective haul and I showed you a lot of makeup goodies that I got, majority being from the 99-cent store. And this is in the shade Pink Topaz, really gorgeous color. And it comes with a little doe foot applicator like this. Really easy to just apply to the eyes, the lid, the brow bone, the inner corner of the eye. Really gorgeous. Now I did haul 3, like I said. I hauled a grayish silver one and a golden one, and then I purchased this one because it looked kind of rose gold to me, so that's why this one's in this week's weekly makeup basket. I love sparkle and glitter and all of that on the eyes. And that is the last eyeshadow item. Now moving on to brow products. I have 2 brow palettes, and these are actually the only 2 brow palettes that I own. The first one is by ColorMates, and it is the dark brown / medium brown brow powder duo. This is from the Dollar Tree, and I really, really like this product. Now it did come with a little brush applicator, like brush on one end, spoolie on the other, but I didn't use it. But I really do like these colors. Really gorgeous, and only $1. I do plan on buying more of these. Now moving on to the second one, which is by Kiss. It is the one that I'm wearing today. And if you loves are interested in this really pretty, I call it mermaid eye look, I did do a get ready with me, my first get ready with me. So yeah, it was my first get ready with me, and well, I did like it enough to upload it. So if you're interested in this look, that video will also be available on the end screen of this one. But yeah, moving on to this. This is the Kiss Brow Powder Brow Wax Palette in the shade Medium Brown. This was $10 from Walmart. And this is a really neat palette. As you can see, it comes with 2 brow colors, a highlight, and a wax. I have never used, or up until purchasing this, I had never used a brow wax, and I had no idea how big of a difference it could make in how my brows look. And I really like it. It tames the hairs and it makes them lay down flat, and it helps the product apply so much easier, and you don't have to worry about like your eyebrow melting off. I mean, I never worried about that anyway, but I'm just saying, like, for instance, if you don't have any hairs to begin with, this wax will keep this product in place. And let me just go ahead and swatch this highlight because, damn it! Oh, damn it. All right. Look at this highlight. I love my highlights. Look at that. That is so pretty. Super, super cute. Yes, so I definitely love this. This came in a kit. So you got the palette, it came with 4 stencils, and it also came with a brow groomer. Like it had the, it's a razor, but it has the cap on it with the little plastic comb to help groom and shape your eyebrows. It is an all-in-one brow kit. So I definitely recommend this for $10. All right, moving on to skincare. I have 3 items in skincare. The first one I want to show you is a facial scrub. It is by St. Ives. It is the Even and Bright Pink Lemon and Mandarin Orange Scrub. I love, love, love this. This is another recommendation from Pinterest. I love Pinterest, and I follow a lot of like forums and Pinterest boards that have to do with oily skin, and I saw this across several of them, but one woman in particular said she went into depth about how it worked for her. She said it helped with her hyperpigmentation as well as her dark circles. So of course I went and picked this up. It smells absolutely amazing. Now I have been using it for less than a week, so I don't have any definite I haven't came up with a definite conclusion as to whether or not it will alleviate dark circles or hyperpigmentation, because I don't really suffer from hyperpigmentation, but I do have some pretty deep dark circles. So what I can tell you is that the exfoliation, which is moderate, is extremely surprising given how thick this product is. What I like to do is I like to apply it, let it dry, and then I like to scrub it off in circular motions with warm water on a towel. And I feel like it really exfoliates the skin. So it does leave my skin feeling nice and refreshed, very clean. So yes, and this was $4 from Walmart. I don't know if I said that already. Alright, next skincare item is actually a tool. This came in a 2-pack from the Dollar Tree. These are the little facial scrubbers, and it has 2 different textures. It has like the bigger rubbery dots on the outside and these really fine ones right in here. And I like to use this with my facial wash, not necessarily with that scrub, because that scrub is way too thick, especially after it dries down. It is damn near impossible to get off. So that's why I use a towel with that. But as far as like my charcoal facial wash or any facial wash, this would be amazing for that, because these little knobby things on here exfoliate the skin very well. And the last skincare item is a body oil. I hauled this body oil in the same haul I hauled those eyeshadow palettes. So this is from the beauty supply store, and it is by the brand Akim's Body Oil. Now, it does not have a website or anything on it, but almost every beauty supply store that I go to, they have the little rotating, looks like a little rotating lipstick stand with these. Fire. Baby girl, she was telling me that it was raining outside. So I'm gonna hurry up and finish this video because the lights did go out, yesterday, and they were out for like 4 hours or something. But okay, anyway, as I was saying, this is by the brand Akim's Body Oil. And this was $2.99 from the beauty supply store. I got the scent Jamaican Fruit. Oh, Jamaican Fruit. This smells so good. Really smells like candy. It has like a sweet floral scent, like candy and flowers. And this is the one I've been loving because I hauled 3 of those body oils. My phone overheated, so it closed the camera out. I had to wait for it to cool down. But I was just saying that the Jamaican Fruit was my favorite of the 3 body oils that I purchased from the beauty supply store. Moving on to the last 2 items, the others. I first have a tea. It is by the brand Stash Premium. This is the Licorice Spice Tea. And as you can see, I got it on sale for $1.64 for a pack of 20. I had never tried licorice tea, and since I do drink an abundance of tea, I'm always trying to find new flavors to extend my palate. So this licorice spice tea is great for curbing sweet cravings, because let me show you or tell you the ingredients. It has licorice root, cinnamon, orange peel, star anise, vanilla extract, sarsaparilla, I don't know what that is, but it has orange oil, cinnamon flavor, clove bud oil, and cardamom oil. So it has a lot of different sweet ingredients in this tea, and it tastes so good. Now, I did mention in a previous video that I do not like to sweeten my teas. This is no exception, but also this has an extremely sweet taste on its own, so I don't think anyone would need to sweeten this anyway, and I just really love tea. And the last other is a book. This book is from the Dollar Tree. Oh, did I tell you? I got this from Walmart. Yeah, for $1.64 from Walmart. But moving on to this book, it is by Christina Douglas. It is The Fallen Rebel, and this was $1 from Dollar Tree. Now, as you can see from the spine of this book, this is no new read. Oh, it's upside down. This is not a new read. I'm actually on, this is my second time reading it, and this is how far I've gotten in the book. I absolutely love this book. This book is about a girl named Martha, and she is a seer. Well, first, let me get the setting. Okay, so she lives in, I'm going to say a dimension, with all of these different angels and other spiritual beings, and she can foresee the future. She can see the future and let them know when attacks are coming so they can help prepare for them. Alright, so that's Martha. She's one of the main characters. The other main character is Cain. Cain is, you know, the badass, the bad guy. But he plans on using Martha for his own personal gain. But throughout the story, Cain slowly falls in love with Martha. And it's a really beautiful story. And if you're into books like this, I'm not going to ruin it by telling you any more, but it is a very good read. Now, it is pretty sex-laced. This is in my opinion, this is an erotic novel. So if you're not into that, I would steer clear of this. But hey, you know, I ain't got a problem with it. And besides that, it is a very good read if you're into supernatural fantasy genre books. So I definitely recommend this. And she also has, I think, 2 more books in this series, also available at the Dollar Tree. On that note, that wraps up this week's weekly makeup basket. I hope you loves enjoyed this video. Drop a comment down below telling me what you thought. Oh, and I also have a question. If you loves have found any good books at the Dollar Tree, I would really like to know so I can go ahead and check those out as well. I'm trying to read more because I've gotten caught up in social media. Like way before I started a YouTube channel, I was always on Instagram, Pinterest, Tumblr, WeHearted, Facebook, you know, and I'm trying to steer clear of that. Well, not steer clear of it, but like back away from it. So I like to read in my spare time. Alright, as always, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, both at the username Mariah_Diane. And until the next video, bye!